You're gonna laugh at me. It's all good though. Where do I start?
Among those charged, a 75-year-old man. 6 cities home in Karachi is the Peel Police headquarters of it. This is the very latest. Dozens of brand new tablets and cell phones are laid out on the table here at Peel Police headquarters. It's just some of what's been recovered in the takedown of a coordinated high-end electronics thing valued at $7 million. Approximately 8,500 new cellular phones and tablets destined for stores throughout the GTA were stolen. Detective Mike Sherwin says they've arrested 6 men, all over the age of 40.
Who says they were selling them in the GTA?
If I said I wasn't surprised that a 75-year-old man was charged. Police have linked these men to 3 robberies, but believe they could be responsible for even more. In Mississauga, I'm
You think maybe?
680 News Time 134. We have breaking news from Peel region, where another pedestrian has been rushed to hospital in life-threatening condition after being struck by a vehicle in Brampton. The man was hit just after 12:30 this afternoon at the Gore Road and Ebenezer Road. The vehicle did remain on the scene. Northbound Gore is closed in Ebenezer. Meantime, in Mississauga, a man is fighting for his life in hospital after being struck by a vehicle today. This one happened at the intersection of Contra and Dundas just before the noon hour this afternoon. Peel Police Constable Akil Lucan telling 680 News the man was actually pinned underneath a vehicle and had to be freed by emergency crews. Investigators from our Major Collision Bureau are attending the scene and will be taking care of this investigation. And we are appealing for anyone with any information on this incident, anyone with dash cam or surveillance footage, to call our investigators and to provide any information that they may have. Now, the intersection of Dundas and Contra is still off limits to motorists this afternoon. 680 News Time 135. 2 teenagers arrested in connection with the murder of a 14-year-old Hamilton boy Monday afternoon have now been released from custody. 680's Irene Precklett joins us live with more on the story and plans for a vigil tonight. Irene. Sarah, Hamilton police say the 16-year-old boy and girl were released without charges. 14-year-old
Why'd you arrest them?
Selby was stabbed Monday just outside his school as his mom looked on. Police arrested a 14-year-old boy and 18-year-old man hours after the stabbing. They both face first-degree murder charges. They're due in court October 21st. This woman telling City News it's all around tragic for everyone. Children killing children. So you have a bunch of families that are hurt. The one that did it and the one that's gone now. A vigil for Devon is taking place tonight starting at 6:30 outside of Sir Winston Churchill Secondary School in Hamilton. Hamilton police say they will be providing an update on the case at 4 this afternoon. Reporting live, Irene Precklett, 680 News. Well, the province's top court has denied an appeal by a Brampton family who fought to keep their daughter on life support. Takesha McKinney was just 27 when doctors declared her brain dead back in September 2017. Now, that was following a drug overdose that left her unconscious. Her relatives, though, went to court to prevent doctors from taking her off life
It's not the
support,
doctor's purview.
that her Christian faith defines death as the end of her heartbeat and not brain function. An appeal ruling, though, will have no impact on McKinney herself. The woman's family says her heart stopped in December of 2018, rendering her dead in their view. 680 News Time 137.
You think she's
As we
not
closer
dead?
to Election Day, federal party leaders are hitting
The
the
fuck?
campaign trail today, highlighting promises about tax cuts and illegal border crossings, and also taking aim at their opponents. Leaders are pushing promises and attacking rivals. In Markham, Liberal Justin Trudeau standing in a grocery store to speak about his tax breaks for the middle class, but also slamming the plan from the Conservatives. Twice the tax breaks for big polluters and the wealthy, and twice the cuts for you and your family. At a union convention in Montreal, the NDP's Jagmeet Singh listing a series of promises for workers and targeting the Liberals. Every single time they get a chance, between people and the powerful, they choose the powerful. At an irregular border crossing in Quebec, Conservative Andrew Scheer promises to close the loophole in the Safe Third Country agreement with the U.S. and claims the Liberals have ignored the problem. And costing taxpayers millions, possibly billions of dollars more. And the mudslinging may increase the closer we get to Election Day. Cormac McSweeney, Parliament Hill. 680 News Time 138. Talk show host Ellen DeGeneres now defending her relationship with a former U.S. president. Aaron Rodgers ducks it under center. It was just
Alert the Dallas Cowboys Green Bay Packers game on Sunday. TV viewers saw Ellen DeGeneres and George W. Bush side by side in a suite. The social media backlash was immediate.
Why is a gay Hollywood liberal sitting next to a conservative Republican president?
On her talk show, DeGeneres says it's simple. She likes Bush 43.
We're all different, and I think that we've forgotten that that's okay, that we're all different.
Bush says through a spokesman that he appreciates the comment. In the end, DeGeneres had cause to celebrate. Her Packers beat Bush's Cowboys. Jim Ryan, ABC News, Dallas.
And Lego is finding ways to reuse its popular blocks. Lego is looking for ways to recycle those plastic bricks.
Water
It won't
filters.
just be good for the environment. The Danish-based company trying to make sure, just like this song in the Lego movie, that everything is awesome when it comes to helping other kids enjoy unwanted Legos. The toy maker announced Tuesday it's testing ways for customers to ship their used unwanted bricks back. They would then be cleaned and recycled in boxes donated to Teach for America, sending them to classrooms in the U.S.
Why don't you just give them the new product you already got?
Boys and girls clubs in Boston.
What kind of fucking bullshit is that?
Coming up in 30 seconds, we'll take a look at city streets and find out where the price of gas is going.
680 News Time, 139.
Thanks for calling 1-800-GOT-JUNK. This is Sarah. How can I help?
Can you help me get my yard cleaned up? I've got junk piled everywhere.
Sure, we can do that.
What if quitting time comes and they're not quite done?
We work at the
You fucking laugh, but you Dutch people are like this.
Be there in 90 minutes.
Crispy fried onions, 100 grams for $1. And you vegans are gonna hate me. Tinned processed fucking meat. Yummy, yum, yum. It's all for me, eh? A total of $2.50. Best fucking money I spent today, I think.
The intersection of Dundas and Cawthorne is closed all ways for a collision investigation. And in Brampton, northbound Gore Road is closed at Ebenezer due to another collision investigation.
Ebenezer.
And now the 680 News gas price update, and Pro predicts the price will go up 1 cent at midnight to $1.17.9 a liter.
680 News Time, 140.
I'm gonna call these bastards about the money they never paid me. I'm gonna figure out if I can get down to Etobicoke today. Maybe I get my shit back, maybe I don't. They got my watch, my cross, my clothes, my boots. 2, 4, 6. What are you looking at? $1,500, $2,000 worth of stuff?
It's Arrow Furniture's 50th anniversary event. And to celebrate, you'll find amazing anniversary specials on great furniture store-wide and save up to 50% off select items throughout the store. Plus, don't pay for 1 whole year and pay no interest for 1 whole year OAC. Come join the party and save big. Arrow Furniture's 50th anniversary event at all 4 locations in the GTA. Find out more at arrowfurniture.com. That's arrowfurniture.com. 680 News Time, 141.
Time for traffic and weather together all at once. Here's Carrie Prunskis. This report is brought to you by Quest Trade. Heading westbound on the QEW, it's really heavy from Ford Drive to west of Trafalgar. Had some earlier problems. Still a lineup on the westbound 403 ramp to the QEW as well. And a heads up if you're coming down the southbound 427, the ramp to Eva Road, that is closed because of a collision. There's a gas leak in that area as well. So lots of emergency crews on the scene. And I'm just getting an update from the MTO right now about a new problem on the southbound 404 at Steeles. The HOV lane is now blocked because of a collision. So expect delays on the southbound 404 as you head towards Steeles.
But all the people that can't drive in one single lane with concrete on each side of it, well, what could the problem be?
And a busy drive southbound DVP just as you head through Lawrence, so minor delay there. Northbound on the Don Valley Parkway, that's slow going from Spanbridge to north of Lawrence. And westbound 401 is busy from Young to Avenue Road Express and Collectors, a bit of a delay through Kipling. Then it's heavy from the 410 and the Collectors over to Mavis.
The 410.
401, that's slow from Mississauga Road to Mavis. Then delays from the 427 to the 400, both Express and Collectors. Off the highways at Don Mills and Parkway Forest, that's north of the 401. The traffic lights are out at that intersection, so please treat it as a 4-way stop. And as well in Brampton, you'll find northbound Gore Road closed at Ebenezer. That's because of a collision investigation. It's time to switch to Quest Trade, the #1 rated online brokerage by MoneySense in 2019. Visit questtrade.com to learn more. And now with the forecast, here's Jill Taylor. Oh, just superb conditions if you have outdoor work to do today. Yeah, it's a little breezy. Wind out of the east today.
I got to shovel snow, right? And all these leaves that won't fall off the trees, they got to be swept up too.
Sunshine at 17 again tomorrow. That's the guaranteed high today, 17.
Right now downtown, we got some sunshine and 15 degrees. It's sunny and 17 at Pearson. 680 News Time, 143.
Now the 680 News Market Minute, live from the Business Center. Here's Chris McCusker.
Sarah, the TSX closed to a new high for this session. It's up by 81, 16,375. Just a couple of sectors moving lower. That includes the healthcare stocks, utilities, materials, and gold. Now that's interesting because gold itself is up by $9, 15.13. Oil higher by 24 cents, 52.87. And the Canadian dollar down by 2 100, 75.02 cents US. The Dow is higher by 192. The S&P up by 25. And the Nasdaq continues to lead the way on a percentage basis. It's higher by 1%. At the Business Center, I'm Chris McCusker.
Year after year, the Alta Group of Infinity dealers has won awards for customer satisfaction. They've also won awards for the number of Infinities they've sold. If you're shopping or need to service your vehicle, go where customers are pleased and the vehicles are plentiful. Alta Infinity Woodbridge, 400 Infinity in stock.
Oh, that's one.
Canada's #1 volume Infinity Group. Go to altagroup.ca.
The Zakin Auto Group.
Hello, I'm Peter Van Dusen. On October 21st, Canadians are going to the polls. CPAC's here to provide you with complete, balanced, and unbiased information.
One of my favorite channels.
Watch the Leaders Tour, where we follow party leaders as they travel across the country. Get regular updates on Facebook Live. Follow key races on ridings to watch. Share your views on Have Your Say. And then we wrap it up for you on daily highlights and primetime politics. Everything you need to know before you vote. Watch it all here on CPAC. This is All News Radio, 680 News.
Sunny sky in downtown Toronto, 16 degrees. Good afternoon from the 680 News Broadcast Center. I'm Sarah Parrott.
Yeah. All the fucking way up and down.
That, including a 75-year-old, faced more than 60 charges in connection with a string of sophisticated robberies.
What are you gonna do to a 75-year-old?
Investigators recovered almost $7 million worth of high-end electronics like cell phones and tablets. The robberies took place over a 6-month period. 2 teens arrested yesterday in connection to Monday's fatal stabbing of a 14-year-old boy in Hamilton have been released without any charges. The 2 other teens arrested hours after the stabbing are still charged with first-degree murder. And we're actually going to get an update on the case from Hamilton Police at 4 o'clock this afternoon.
You don't have nothing to
The
update.
vigil for the victim is happening tonight outside the high school where he was attacked. Time now for 680 Sports from Sportsnet 590 The Fan. Here's Andrew Nye.
Sarah, whatever I did last game, that's what I'm doing this game. That from Mike Babcock on his lineup against the Lightning.
One of the reasons we play 8 exhibition games, the NHL guys are playing for, but it gives us a real fair chance to evaluate everyone else. So anyway you look at it, guys have had quite a bit, and we want to give, not only do we want to be right, want to give the guys a fair chance, and we think we've done that. That doesn't mean it'll be the same next game, but that's what we're doing.
So Spencer Patan and Hall will get back games. Timasham Shore and Marinson remain out. He loved the offense, not the D in the preseason opener, and Raptors coach Nick Nurse is relying on a handful of players to play better.
We need to know you can go out there on the defensive end of the floor and understand what the plan was going in. And there was 5 or 6 youngish players that I'm hoping are going to be in the rotation that made far too many of those mistakes.
Raptors and Rockets one more time in Tokyo. That goes tomorrow morning at 6
fucking
a.m.
search
on
cities? What the
Sportsnet.
fuck?
And one game winner take all in Atlanta and LA tonight. Braves and Cardinals play game 5 of their NLDS at 5 on Sportsnet 1. Dodgers and Nationals at 8:30 on Sportsnet 590 The Fan and Sportsnet 1. Sports at 15 and 45 past every hour or anytime on the home of Tim and Sid starting October 14th. Sportsnet 590 The Fan.
The following is a message from SEIU Healthcare.
My friends, let me tell you what I am doing for the people in healthcare. I've cut taxes for the corporations that profit from our healthcare system. I've also cut funding for the people like personal support workers, so seniors will be left alone longer. My friends, I'm putting rich corporations first.
The seniors wanted to be left alone.
He might not have said it, but he's doing it. A message from SEIU Healthcare. The people on the front line of care.
If you've had your eye on the award-winning Infinity QX,
Got friggin' honey in here. Canada #1 liquid white or whatever the fuck it's called.
now is your time. This October, it's the Infinity 2019 Luxury Clear Out event. Lease or finance a 2019 QX50 from 0% with a $0 down payment and $0 security deposit. But hurry, inventory is limited. Visit your Infinity retailer before October 31st and discover that luxury.
I be pushing my work by the 100 reps. Started real young, just getting my feet wet. Money, power, and respect comes with regret. I be on the grind, eyes on the dollar signs. But my kids need my quality time. I be fighting with my bitch, she be going berserk. Started off with my work, and shit gets worse. I'm sleeping at the spot, things got a hole in my socks. On my rocks, and player haters hope I get shot. I need bread first, that's why I dove in the dope game.
Head first.
I got a few plans, stack a few grand, buy a few cars, acres of land. I'm rich in these streets, a monster for sure.
But I'd rather be a young black entrepreneur.
Drug money flow, same clock, same money close. Money in, money out, drug money flow. Get your money straight, don't let your money fake you. Money in, money out, drug money flow. Same clock, same money close. Money in, money out,
That one's
drug
not
money
Canadian.
flow. Get your money straight, don't let your money make you. Lay you up like the whole cast of running these cars. And I don't do too much talking 'cause
My voice of a horse. I don't mind extortion.
bitch swallow the whole feel like she support a horse. Goddamn, I remember nights I black out up all night selling work out the crack house. And I don't leave till the work gone. Real life, nigga.
This is a dope song.
3.1 for how I split up the pies. The weight gon' change if the water gon' dry. If I did it any different, then the price might rise. I can't work by the caseload. I do. Except
All currency, pounds, euros, pesos. Pound. Korean won. Everything you see here is pesos. Dinero, señor, amigo. Yes, peso. I'm not gonna get these fuckers on the phone, eh?
You have reached the Ministry of Children, Community and Social Services, Lawrence Heights, Ontario Disability Support
Lawrence
Program,
Heights.
located at 786 Lawrence Avenue West.
I know where that
For
is.
service in English, Please press 1 or remain on the line and someone will assist you. Vous avez rejoint le programme Ontariens de soutien. Information about the Ontario Disability Support Program. The Lawrence Heights ODSP office is located at 78. Your call is being transferred. Please hold. Please remain on the line as your call is being transferred.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all. Oh shit.
Good afternoon, Lawrence ODSP. May I take a call?
Hello, I'm trying to get a hold of my worker, but I'm not sure who that is. If I give you my case ID, can you give me their phone number? Okay, my member ID is 113-086-730.
Two 212-7227. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Richard Vanden Kerkhoff. My member ID is 113-086-730. I'm calling because I'm trying to get paid for some volunteer work I did. I never got compensated for it, and the people that were the volunteer coordinator said some things about me I find to be quite slanderous and libelous. And I've been trying to get this dealt with since January, February. It's October. Now somehow you updated my rent increase direct to my landlord without talking to me at all, but you can't seem to get me the money that I worked for, which is less than what the transportation actually costs. It's $150 for the pass. It's $100 for you guys. I'd really like to get my money back, or I'm gonna have to take it out of the people that took it from me. Okay, so I'm not forcing nothing. I just want you to correct what's going on. I'll call you back tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day, the next day, as long as I'm not too sick. Okay, these people hate me for my ethnicity, and they keep doing things on purpose that I have certain genetic predispositions that they're taking advantage of. It's very, very prejudiced. But as I said, I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna keep calling you back. I know you probably got the excuse that you're handing out checks right now. On the 9th of the month, you're handing out checks at 2 p.m. I'm sure. I've been calling for 8 months. So please handle that for me, please. The organization, you should know all this because I know they contacted you, because I know they contacted you a second time to make things up about me. They must have. They must have, because I heard what they said about me on the phone direct to my ear. Um, so I'm gonna call you tomorrow, next day, next day, next day, next day. You have a good one, okay?
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1. To listen to your message, press 2. Message review.
Hello, my name is Richard Vanden Kerkhoff. My number ID is 113-086-730.
You can't use that against me.
I'm calling because I'm trying to get paid for some volunteer work I did. I never got compensated for it, and the people that were the volunteer coordinator said some things about me I find to be quite slanderous and libelous. And I've been trying to get this dealt with since January, February. It's October. Now somehow you updated my rent increase
my landlord about talking to me at all, but you can't seem to get me the money that I worked for, which is less than what the transportation actually costs. It's just $150 for the pads. It's $100 from you guys. I'd really like to get my money back, or I'm gonna have to take it out of the people that took it from me. Okay, so I'm not forcing nothing. I just want you to correct what's going on. I'll call you back tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day, the next day, as long as I'm not too sick. Okay, these people hate me for my ethnicity, and they keep doing things on purpose that I have certain genetic predispositions that they're taking advantage of. It's very, very prejudiced. But as I said, I'm going to call you back. I'm going to keep calling you back. I know you probably got the excuse that you're handing out checks right now. On the 9th of the month, you're handing out checks at 2 p.m. I'm sure. I've been calling for 8 months. So please handle that for me, please. The organization, you should know all this because I know they contacted you, because I know they contacted you a second time to make things up about me. They must have, because I heard what they said about me on the phone direct to my ear. So I'm going to call you tomorrow, next day, next day, next day, next day. You have a good one, okay?
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1. To listen to your to send your message with normal delivery, press 1. To send your message with urgent delivery, press 2. Thank you. Your message has been sent. Goodbye.
I always collect. Always. I always collect. My property. I open this up. Why is this open? Ministry, Community Safety, Correctional Service, CSC, CSC, Where is Toronto South Detention Center opens its doors? I don't think you guys thought that headline through. The TSDC replaces the Toronto Jail and the Toronto West Detention Center. Okay. Can you link me to this? Where the fuck? I don't want to contact you. I want to contact the jail. Website. Give me a website. Video remand. Why can't we use video remand from the house? I gotta come to court when I'm not in jail, but when I'm in jail, you could just take me there. You won't do it. That don't make no sense. You could put the jail is attached to the courthouse. You people don't make no sense. Using video remand contributes to public safety by reducing the number of times inmates must be transported to and from court. Public safety. I'm going to tell you the difference between segregation, solitary, whatever you want to call it, and the regular units. Living units. Inmate living units provide an area suitable for the safety and security of both staff and inmates within the facility. Each unit has, now let's go through this list. A program room. Nope. A fresh air yard. No. Video visit booths. No. Showers outside the cells. No. A television and seating area. No. Well, there's a seating area for the guards. There was like 15 or 20 freaking chairs, office chairs, and just pushed like shopping carts, just pushed into the freaking back of the fucking unit. Which means they're prepared at any time to move in a dozen guys to just sit there. So they're ready. If you think you're gonna riot or something, no, you aren't. A phone for collect calls. Nope. Cells with one bunk bed, 2 stools, a sink, and a toilet secured to the floor. Toilets are always secured to the floor, aren't they? So I didn't have a mattress. I didn't have any stools. Media contacts. Can you people get me my fucking property back? Because I will call you, Mr. Minister. Minister, which minister are we talking about? Oh, shit. Ministry, I should know the answer. Ministry of Community Safety and Correctional Services. I just need to know how late you motherfuckers are open. They lose my property. I have to spend my money to go down there and get it, eh? Okay, I hate to do this. We're gonna go to Google. You'd think I would have the fucking. I could have swore I had the fucking jail's website saved here. They changed its rating. Pussy boy. This isn't even jail. Eh? Okay, website. Phone, eh? In the District of Etobicoke. It's not a district. The district is 2. It's 2 district. Let's try the website. Visiting hours. No, this is not. Protective custody. No. I don't want visiting hours either. What the fuck is this? I don't understand half of what I'm finding here. I don't. Senior judge slams unacceptable lockdowns at crowded Toronto South Detention Center. It's only half full. And the lockdown only affects your unit. So if you're being an idiot, that's your fucking problem. And I don't fucking know how that all works because I'm in segregation all the fucking time. Detention centers. No, we just went to that page. It's a different phone number, right? This is all politics, but let's see what it says. Let's see what it fucking says. I'm gonna need another joint by the end of this fucking article. I already fucking know, eh? You cannot compare the Toronto South to the Don. You can't. So this is July 31st, 2019. I don't know how I missed it. What was I doing in the end of July? I guess it's only 2 months ago. Right? An Ontario Court of Justice judge castigated Toronto South Detention Center for having, quote, the harshest conditions, end quote, for any inmate as he reduced a sentence against a bizarre burglar on Tuesday. Okay, you're using catchphrases here that are going to, like, what do you mean bizarre? At the Toronto South Detention Center, these are the harshest conditions any person could experience, said Justice. You just called him a judge. Is it judge or justice? Justice. Just illegal U-turns. Fucking next to a bridge. Eh? These people are gonna fucking die over here. Said Justice William Horkins as he gave Joshua Lenz, I don't know what that is, a sentence of time served, not unusual, approximately 9 months plus 1 day. Plus 1 day, you're approximate, and 18 months probation. It's not an unusual sentence, but I don't know what he did exactly. Someone has made a conscious decision not to staff this remand center, said Horkins. As a result of the staff shortages, the facility had 32 lockdown days or half days. I mean days or half days. What the fuck? Is it 32 days or is it 16 days? This is my fucking city, eh? My whole country is like this. You double talk all the fucking time. As a result of the staff shortages, the facility had 32 lockdown days or half days, which worsens the experience for inmates as it results in the loss of yard time and keeps them locked in their cells. We don't get lockdowns of segregation. You are locked down. It's solitary confinement. There is no going out of your cell. There's none. They took me out to go to court, come back, and then 3 days later they let me out again. And there was 5 fucking guards around the fucking door when I came. But I had to put my hands through, get handcuffed, turn around, get leg irons and shit. So I don't want to hear it from you motherfuckers. I don't. Especially, you're guilty of victim crimes. You're guilty of victim crimes, and you're pleading fucking guilty. I don't feel bad for you. I don't. This is fellow, like, inmate to inmate. Like, I don't feel bad for you. This is bizarre. Lenz stole a fire extinguisher from a Victoria Park Avenue and Crescenttown area apartment building on December 18, 2018, sprayed it in a hallway, and after breaking into a woman's home, sprayed her and her 2 young children while they slept, court heard. It would have been terrifying for them, although no one suffered a serious injury, said Justice Horkins. The homeowner chased out Lenz, who departed. Related link. Man sought in spraying of mom kids with fire extinguisher. Lenz's lawyer, Nate Jackson, agreed with the judge's strong criticisms of the jail's conditions and understaffing issues. I did not notice that. I noticed there were lots of COs. They just put lots of them around me, like, and people like that, like me. Like, I mean, seriously, five. Last time it was 4. This time it was 5. I remember quite clearly. I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The door is opening. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't remember if it swings or slides. I don't fucking remember if the door swings or slides. I think it swings open. Yeah, it has to swing open. There's 5 of these motherfuckers, and they're all looking at me like I'm about to do something. But I'm handcuffed already, remember. I echo the judge's comments as this is an ongoing staffing problem and a direct result of building a super jail without addressing the challenges of properly staffing it, said Jackson. What the fuck? That parking lot is full. It's disappointing. This has been an ongoing situation since 2016, said Jackson. I was there in 2016. Again, I didn't notice that. Lenz, 33, pleaded guilty to being unlawfully in a dwelling and 2 counts of mischief. The Edmonton-born and raised career criminal has a 13-year record of predominantly minor offenses but has a history of committing serious crimes, said Horkins. He was ordered to serve 18 months probation and continue with counseling for his alcoholism and drug addiction issues. He has a 10-year weapons prohibition. Yeah, watch that. Somehow mine says lifetime on the CPIC. I don't know how the fuck that happened. Lifetime. The fuck? He was freed on bail in March 2019 after 3 months in custody. He was reincarcerated May 13 for breaching his bail conditions and remained in jail until Tuesday afternoon, which, whatever the 31st was when this was published, in July. Now I have to know. Just have to know. The 30th. Tuesday was the 30th of July. The day before. Okay. Lenz was attacked in prison last month, but refused to implicate the culprit. What? He didn't want to spill the beans because of jailhouse reprisals, said Jackson. Lenz was accused of, but vehemently denied, bringing drugs into his cell, said Jackson. Lenz, who moved to Toronto last year, has a grade 10 education and worked on oil rigs and construction sites. Okay. If they didn't find drugs, then he didn't have drugs. It's that simple. You can't, it's not like you can run and go flush them. They don't. It's not like they come with a search warrant and say, can we please come in? It doesn't work like that. Yes, I've had them fucking do that to me. They fucking guy, lieutenant, whatever, white shirt motherfucker. Watch this guy. He's probably gonna, what'd he say? I think he said he's probably gonna shit out a balloon of heroin. The fuck? He said that to another CO in front of me, about me, and the next day they tossed the entire fucking unit. But they seemed to me they spent more time on my cell. Seemed to me, maybe I was just, and I was the only person that wasn't surprised on everybody else on the unit was shocked. First thing in the morning they did this. And they were all shocked, but they said, get up against the fence over or whatever, the wall, there's used to be a row of cells and there was bars like, I don't know, 15 or 20 feet from the cells, and then the outside wall was another like 5 feet away, so the guards could walk along the unit. I was the first one against the fucking wall, and everybody else was stunned. They just make shit up sometimes, but that was a CEO telling them that, but it doesn't say who accused them. I still don't have the fucking phone number yet. I want to know the damn hours of operation. I had a light. I know I did. I knew I was gonna need a fucking joint by the. I knew I was gonna need a joint by the end of this fucking article. I knew it. It says related links. Prisoner of love. Guard allegedly drove getaway car for jailbird boyfriend. Jail guard accused of peddling pot to captive prison market. It says captive. Captive prison market. A captive market. That's a business section market. Jails dangerous, neglected, correctional officers say. See, I can see the COs saying that and the union saying that. I don't see why the prisoners are saying that. Like, it depends on the circumstances, really, but there's not much point in. See, if someone hits you, that's an assault, and if the COs see it, that person can be literally charged with an assault when they're already in jail. All that's gonna happen, they're gonna be there longer, so you're gonna see them more. There's no point. Like, depends what happened. I'm not telling you talk or don't talk, like, but because what happens is someone will attack you, and then whatever weapon they use, they're gonna say you had tried to use on them. So that's why they grabbed it off you and used on you. So you're gonna get they fucking separate you. They're supposed to separate you and get your stories. If someone if they honestly attack you for no reason whatsoever, there's a good chance they're gonna try to say you attacked them or some shit like that, some bullshit, or that you stole something or whatever, you did something. This fucking guy tried that with me at the Toronto Don jail. I don't know where it got the name Don, except for the river's there, but it's not the name, right? Fucking. I think I told this one before. I don't know who I told. I might have told the fucking whole world here. He flushes the toilet in the middle of the night for no reason. And the next day, when all the cells are open, he comes about this close. You flush the toilet, blah, 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 blah. My eyes must have just turned black or something. I don't understand. They're saying overcrowded, then understaffing and conditions. I don't understand why I'm allowed to be fucking locked in these rooms all the fucking time with no toilets all the fucking time, man. Or fucking dry cells that have a toilet that don't flush. Fucking 24-hour lockdown. I don't know. It's not that bad because nobody can really bother you except the fucking COs. But jail guard accused of peddling pot to captive prison market. Why aren't you opening up? I swear to God, I gotta read this. This will be my joint. June 14th, 2008. Apparently, I haven't been reading the Toronto Sun lately. It's Toronto. Okay, I wasn't sure. All these related links to the Toronto Sun website, because at some fucking websites it'll be a U.S. story or something. A Toronto South Detention Center jail guard is now in custody facing allegations he and two alleged inmate gang members, well, there's 3 of you, that's a gang, according to the cops, sold pot to fellow prisoners. How dare you? You fucking selling a substance is going to make everybody chill out and get along and go to sleep and eat their fucking crappy food without complaining. Oh, fuck. This just goes on. I might as well read the names because they're there, right? Daniel, 32, is co-accused with alleged Heart of Kings gang member Montana, 30, and alleged Queen Drive Crip member Yardy, 22, of distributing and possessing illicit cannabis, and 2 counts of possessing for the purposes of distributing the drug. Okay, so I guess the Daniel is the guard, right? The allegations stem from May 29th to June 11th. Oh fuck, they're going by last names. The guard is accused alone of possession for the purposes of trafficking a steroid, Anadarol. The fuck? That's not what the headline said. Why would you give prisoners steroids, buddy? Anadarol, and a breach of trust allegation for, quote, facilitating access to contraband as a corrections officer inside a detention center, end quote. Breach of trust is up to 14 years in jail. I've looked it up. I don't know, unless they changed it, but it used to be 14 years in jail. They're changing all these fucking rules all the time. He was arrested Tuesday and remanded in custody until July 9th. If there was ever a time to just give the guy bail, you just locked the guy in the place where he's doing his business. Like, what the... So Montana has been in custody since January 3rd, 2016, when he was arrested allegedly in possession of a gun and ammunition while partying in a GTA nightclub. His arrest occurred 5 months before a massive gun... What year? Hold on. I thought they said 2016. 5 months before a massive gun and gang operation dismantled the Heart of King criminal organization, charging more than 50 people, mostly in Toronto and some in Montreal, in June 2016. The gang was involved in human trafficking, drugs, and guns. Montana and Yardy will be back in court on Monday, June 17th. This could be the answer to the question as to how Heart of King's gang leader Jamal received his surf and turf dinner, a source told The Sun. So a picture emerged taken with an iPhone of someone eating a lobster dinner that wasn't supposed to be eating a lobster dinner. And they weren't allowed to tell us anything about that because they were before the court. So I'm a little confused here. This says June 14, 2019. Hold on. This guy's been in since January 2016, and it's still just alleged, right? Okay, who? Hold on a second. Now they're bringing in other names. I'm not using everybody's full name because these people might get off the charges. I don't want my video fucked with, right? Who? This is not... You're referencing a name you didn't fucking use in the article, eh? Oh, okay. Jamal, thank you. A self-described pimp and admitted gang leader of the Heart of Kings was sentenced earlier this year to 9 years in prison 6 weeks after a Toronto jury acquitted him of a 2016 double murder in Chinatown. Oh, okay. During his trial, I'm still not saying everybody's full name. During his trial, a photo of Jamal eating steak and lobster while in custody was entered into evidence. Here is the picture. Oh, now here's the question. Who took this picture? Because he's holding the damn iPhone in his hand, eh? It it's not a mirror. He's holding the phone like this. Someone else took this picture. I don't remember the whole story now. Jamal, a 34-year-old Halifax native, pleaded guilty in February to 4 offenses, including being the leader of a criminal organization involved in human and firearm trafficking and other criminal activity. I'm not going to read all that. So where's the pot coming, man? The only reason I read this at all, I want to know, like, what were they doing? Where was it coming from? How much were you charging for it? How much did it test at the lab? I am no more enlightened now than when I started this. I need 2 joints in it. If he pleaded guilty to this, I can talk about this, but see, if they get off later, then this video gets fucking muted and shit. Fuck that. January. Oh, there are so many fucking names here. Another jury found another guy guilty. Okay, that's all I want to fucking know, eh? So-and-so became infamous for being a reputed gang leader who ate a lobster and steak dinner while in custody. The trial heard that 2 gunmen opened fire on some strangers outside the New Ho King restaurant south of Nassau Street, killing 2 and wounding 3 others, court heard. That's a block from where that other stab, well, what was it, a stabbing? Some guy stabbed another guy this morning or some shit. This is useless. This is useless. Oh, damn, if I try to look at maps on this, it's going to go to the application instead of just showing it to me on the fucking screen. Oh. all those motels. Oh shit. I don't think any of them are there anymore. There we go. I'm gonna go to. I don't want to make 2 fucking trips, man. Just fucking come from. That's not the fucking number. Oh, that's too far. The internet has failed me, and the paper has already got me pretty much everything I need to know. What the fuck are the address numbers? It's tough. Damn, that was too close. Let's stay right there. Motherfucker. Food terminal. Okay. I know what the fuck this is, but the address numbers are all fucked up on this. They're not in fucking order. How the fuck? That makes no fucking sense. You are not helping me. Oh, you know what would help me? Gas station. The Tobacoke. 1000 the Queensway. 24B6. Where the fuck are we? Yes. Okay. I know where the fuck I am now. It's fucking right there. I can't believe this. I never used this page. Oh, I did have the phone number. Fuck, I should call that number. They're gonna lie to me like they do on the fucking phone. Eh? Connect headset. Why does this say connect headset, bro? How'd they go from fucking steroids to marijuana? The fuck? There was no mention of marijuana in the whole fucking article.
have reached the Toronto South Detention Center. If you know the extension you wish to reach, please enter it now. Listen carefully, as our menu options have changed recently. For the mailing address of the institution, press 1. For the departmental directory, press 2. For visits, press 3. To repeat this menu, press star. If at any time you wish to speak to an attendant, press 0.
An attendant. What do you do? Like you park cars?
Get your responses.
You park cars or you wipe asses?
For the mailing address of the institute. For records department, press 1. For institutional operations, press 2. For institutional programs, press 3. For business administration, press 4. For healthcare, press 5. For services, press 6.
Service.
For staff services, press 7.
The fuck?
For the Toronto South Intermittent Center, press 8. For administration, press 9. To repeat this menu, press star.
You fucking
To
kidding
return
me?
to the previous menu, press pound. For records department,
No.
press 1. For institutional operations, press 2. For institutional programs, press 3. For business administration, press 4. For healthcare, press 5. For service, for the general duty manager, press 1. For the security office, press 2. For scheduling, press 3. For staff training, press 4. For the admitting and discharge manager, press 5.
Yes.
For the admitting and discharge area, press 6.
Area.
For the admitting and discharge property area, press 7. For the west gate, press 8.
Please wait while I transfer your call.
Okay, that's a PBX, eh?
Property, how can I help you?
I was just wondering how late you'll be open today.
7:30 tonight.
7:30 tonight. Thank
Friday, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Got a fucking answer. I'm fucking stunned. I swear to God, I'm gonna get there. They're gonna tell me, "Oh, we close at 4:30." I swear to God, they did that to me. I could have stayed where I was because they had my fucking keys at the jail. So I left where I was and I went to the jail and they didn't give me my keys and I wasn't inside a house. Motherfucker. They stole my cigarettes too. 2 packs. A fucking white shirt going through my knapsack. Oh, and he sets them aside. I guess I'm not seeing those again. No, those are for the COs to smoke. Yeah, fuck you. They were getting $50 a cigarette back then. 1,000, 20, 40. It's $2,000 in tobacco they stole off me. I brought it in the damn jail. In my bag, not to smuggle. It was in my property bag. I don't know why the fuck they were going through that shit. Why was he going through my knapsack? What do I do with my money? Ooh, oh, that's not gonna come off, man. Stop. $1996. Yeah, that one's mine. 2013. Yeah, that one's mine. 2012. That one's mine too. I had another one. No, I didn't. I had 4 quarters. No, that's not a quarter. Hold on. I'm just fucking not counting straight. It's my eyes fucked. That means there's a quarter in here, right? Let me just take that and put it somewhere else. That's not my money. That belongs to the city of Toronto. We have this arrangement where they lock me up and they steal my stuff, and then I have to pay money to get a ride back there to get it. It's a nice little scam. I need this. Don't need that one. That one's not gonna work. And this will fit perfectly in my government issued pocket because they measured it fucking perfectly. It fits fucking perfectly in the pocket. I fucking just. I look at the handcuffs, they're exactly the same size as my wrist. Like they custom made them for me. This shit's too fucking weird for me, man. It's perfect. Oh yeah, there's like a fucking eighth of an ounce and a fucking bunch of cigarettes in my fucking shit too. I hope they fucking have it, man. I'd be very upset. I'm gonna lay down on the floor and refuse to leave. Yeah, I'm gonna need this shit too. I swear to God, the Toronto police are the worst at making DVDs. You have to fucking be a computer technician to figure out how to fucking. I don't know what that is. I should just rip that page off. And fold that one over. This is the first one, and it's disgusting. I didn't do that on purpose, Paul. I don't know how the fuck it got wet. I managed to not fold them or lose the DVDs, but they fucking got filthy, man. I don't know how the fuck that happened. This piece of paper says I have to pay $25 if I need an extra copy of any of this shit. And I know people that can copy me DVDs cheaper than $25. I don't like this word here, sharp. The Crown is seeking the following sentence upon an early guilty plea. Short, sharp jail. The fuck? What is sharp jail? Plus probation. Fuck that. Just give me a longer jail sentence, you fucking assholes. What is short, sharp jail? I'm going to type that in right now. I don't care if I have to go to Urban Dictionary. I want to know what sharp jail is, man. You are going to tell me what you mean by sharp. I swear to God, if Google hasn't heard of it, I'm going to be very upset. Short, I can leave out the word short. No, I can't. Short. No, I better put it in. It's all caps. It's upper. It's camel caps. Like they're proper names. Like it's an official thing. The fuck is that? Short, sharp, jail. Sentence. Sentence. Go. Okay, I'm actually finding fucking results. I've never heard this term before in my life. Sharp. What the fuck? Short, sharp, shock. Magistrates call for end to prison sentences under 8 weeks. Short, sharp, shock sentences delayed as prisons are bursting at the seams. Motherfucker, you gotta convict me first. You didn't convince me I did it yet. Isn't that what you do when you hold me for 3 to 5 days every 6 to 24 months? Like, I know people laugh at that, but if you don't get convicted, that time doesn't count for anything. You lose 3 days a week. They give you conditions that fucking fuck your life up. So what? Short and sharp. Is there a fucking definition of this in Canada? Canadian criminal sentencing purposes and principles of some short shorts. Okay, I don't know if that's the right. This one. Criminal notebook. Criminal law notebook. That's, tell me what you mean by sharp. I don't like that word sharp in jail. Holy fuck! I'm glad I looked at this website. The principle of restraint is found in section. Doesn't matter. Look it up yourself. Section number, blah, 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 states in part D, an offender should not be, so there's a whole bunch more than this. An offender should not be deprived of liberty if less restrictive sanctions may be appropriate in the circumstances. And E, all available sanctions other than imprisonment that are reasonable in the circumstances should be considered for all offenders, comma, with particular attention to the circumstances of aboriginal offenders. I didn't know that was in there. I didn't fucking know that was in there. Bookmark. Where is my lawyer's email address? I'm not even fucking joking. Fucking joking. This is going. I'm not logging in, so it doesn't matter. Short, sharp. Well, what's the Canadian definition of short and sharp? I don't even want to give all of my opinions on this just yet, because I'll be giving away the secrets. I still didn't get a fucking answer. What do you mean by sharp? Like, if you keep doing this to me, then don't you have to do it even more this time for it to affect me? Like, this is the same fucking principle that they're always using on us. Motherfuckers. Invigorate the confidence of the public. The sentences imposed are both just and fair. Don't those words mean the same thing? A just and appropriate punishment and nothing more. Where is the fucking word sharp on this page, man? I don't care about this. This is sentencing. But the word sharp does not appear on this page. I want to know how many days, weeks, and months that is, man. Don't want to try this website, but we're going to. Tell me how long sharp is. No. Where is the word sharp? Find in page. These motherfuckers. SH once. It's the very last paragraph. Holy shit. Where other disposition. This is just fucking. Where other dispositions have been tried and failed, and jail has not previously. Well, it has. The imposition. Oh fuck. The imposition of a short, sharp sentence can be appropriate, particularly it's quotes. Where the fuck is it being quoted from? Oh my god, there are some crazy rules. Jump principle, step up principle. I'm not reading all that. I'm not a fucking lawyer. Gap principle. The gap principle directs courts to take into consideration the gaps of time between offenses. It gives credit to someone who has made an effort to avoid criminal charges. Isn't that just fucking like common sense? I thought that was like half your sentence for some people. No one is a no one. I should call the jail back and ask them what a short. Okay, short. That's relative. Sharp. I don't understand. Short, sharp. This is bothering me. This is bothering me greatly. I don't know why I care, man. They would have to. They can't give me. Fuck you. Possible aboriginal diversion. Not checked up. Direct accountability. Not checked up. I thought I was charged with a theft under of food.